serious leg injury. You saw Kai de Burke, a brilliant young hurler, coming out with the ball, and great score from distance.
Out as far as Cathal Barrett now. Waterford with the spare player back there, and that spare player is maybe needed here. Oh, the pressure is just on, and in again came McGrath. John McGrath finishes it. Had 2 goes at it. Breaks the stick. 1-2 to 4 points. Tip fans delighted. 9 minutes gone. They've got the opening goal.
Yeah, John McGrath originally broke in behind here, stopped here, but up too high in the air, and he followed in like any good corner forward. A simple goal, tapped it into the empty net. The watcher, Stephen O'Keefe, will probably be disappointed he didn't handle that a bit quicker. Niall O'Meara did well, came across, created a little bit of room there, and McGrath nipped in, and in his first Munster final, brilliant goal.
Oh, that's a terrible puck out by Darren Gleeson. It's gone straight out of play. Some of his colleagues looked back at him, but he just got it wrong that time, and they weren't on the same wavelength. Austin Gleeson. This is outside the 65-metre line. That's the 65-metre line there in front of him. Will he try and float it into the square? Well, it's up in the air, it's travelling, it's on its way. 2 for Gleeson.
That's just an unbelievable score. To hit a line ball that far is insane, really.
It's magnificent.
Outside the 65 on the angle, that is an absolutely brilliant score. Brilliant skill.
This is a much better and longer puck out, but once again Waterford win it, take control of those situations in the middle third. Dara Fives goes down under the weight of the challenges. Dan McCormack plays it outside as far as Pádraig Maher, and Pádraig Maher finds the range in spectacular fashion. Well, he's always good for a point or two in a championship match, and today he's made it 7 points to 1-3, tipped within 1 of Waterford. It's Tadhg de Búrca for Waterford. Bursting forward here is Jamie Barron. Shows lots of tenacity, but tracking him there was Bonner Maher, and Bonner goes for it and wins it and sends it back down the field again. That time Noel McGrath couldn't hold on to it. It's Waterford who have it back once more. Austin Gleeson looking around, giving it as far as Pádraig Mahoney outside the Tipperary 65-metre line, shooting it over the bar. That's the first of the second half for Pádraig Mahoney. It's his 6th in all, and now the game beginning to come to life. 1-10 to 10 points.
Yeah, if you just saw Austin Gleeson looking inside there was no player inside 45-50 yards out, turned back, very intelligent, passed it to Pádraig Mahoney, and he struck a great ball into the wind over the bar.
Darren Gleeson using the breeze this time, carrying all the way down towards the 20-metre line. Real opportunity for John McGrath, all the way through, finish to the back of the net. He's got a second goal. 2-10 to 10 points, high fives all around. 41 minutes gone, and John McGrath resorts to booting this one in. The first time he couldn't get the stick to it, so he got the boot instead, resourcefully using that right foot of his and into the back of the Waterford net. And now there's a real mountain to climb for these Waterford men. McGrath again just puts up that right hand, delivers it inside, and this is another one for the man who can't stop scoring, Michael Breen. 2 goals against Limerick, a goal here at this venue against Limerick last year, and now he's got his 4th ever championship goal to make it 3-11 to 10 points. What a ball inside for him, huge gaps, brilliant by Breen. 44 minutes in, and they look home and hosed. Jamie Barron trying to keep it going. He's got Kevin Moran there alongside of it who wants to use it, does so. 65 metres up from his own goal, looks up. Nice ball inside, retained here well. Patrick Curran swinging onto it, underhit that one, didn't look confident at all in himself. I think he was trying to make sure it was accurate and then didn't give it quite enough. But Pádraig Maher will give it quite enough. He will belt it all the way back down to Calnan, who's causing major problems inside. He is fouled in the square, and the referee is racing forward here, and the decision is pretty obvious, has to be a penalty.
Yeah, Shamie Callan, look at the experience. He's created this one-on-one, but the way he used his body here, the ball was right, just held off Barry Coughlin. Wasn't an awful lot.
There was very little.
No.
John McGrath for a hat-trick maybe? Oh! Keeper made a very good attempt, but John McGrath celebrates. And it's another one for Tipperary.
Yeah.
And it's now 4-11 to 10 points.
Yeah, he got the hurl to it. Stephen O'Keefe was a little bit disappointed there. It was a nice height. He saw it and he got to it, but he deflected it into the net. And John McGrath, famous day for him now, 3 goals in the Munster final.
Big one down into that inside forward line. Hugely influential today, hugely successful as well. Calnan, they got 5. 111 for the marvellous Seamus Calnan. Can you believe it? That is his 24th ever championship goal in a remarkable career on a day when Tip have been hot and Waterford have been flat as could be and are well beaten. 5-17 now to 12 points. And the final whistle goes, and Tipperary are triumphant in Munster. That is now 42 provincial wins for the county overall. The managers go to have a little word, but what a day it has been. 3 goals and 2 points scored by John McGrath, and the final score here, it's Waterford 13 points,